one. Great. From 2K Sports, get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The Utah Jazz coming to this one following a loss to Toronto. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Now here's Dragic. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Brent, a lot of experience on the floor. Talk about why it's so hard to succeed if you do not have that kind of veteran leadership.
If guys stay around this league long enough, Kevin, they've seen a little bit of everything. And when they've seen those things, the fact that they can communicate it to guys who haven't, sometimes they can keep you calm, make sure you temper your expectations, and then have you understand just how long not only the season is, how long a game is, how long a quarter is, and how long even one possession can be in order for you to be more successful and learn the lessons of this game to be better the next time.
You've had a lot of guys come across your path. Any one veteran that comes right out top of your head who really helped you a lot?
I'll throw way back to Chris Mullin and the time that I worked a lot with Chris in the early part of my career, just preparing to be in the NBA and talking through stories about the type of hard work, the type of consistent work, and the type of mentality you have to not only succeed individually, but certainly to have team success.
Great story. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Dragic has got his second bucket of the game to go. Ibaka outside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way, Kevin.
Here's Dragic. Drummond trying to get himself free. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got 6 points.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
You're right. Top of the key, Ilyasova. LeBron outside. 6 to shoot. At the elbow, it's Ibaka. And it's in there. He has 5.
All that practice on the positioning and timing of the catch and shoot paying huge dividends for Ibaka.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Parker. The rebound by the Jazz. And stolen by Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass. That's now 8 points for Goran Dragic.
These guys are like dentists right now. 4 out of 5 recommending a made shot. They're in a great groove.
And it's Dragic with the ball for Cleveland. 3-point lead. On the wing, Levine. Parker outside. And the rejection by LeBron.
LeBron using his length that time perfectly. He's in the area. You can't throw up anything lazy.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
Pass to Drummond. Kick out to Levine. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Utah trailing here. Now Ilyasova. James looking it over. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Cavaliers. It's good. Dragic has got 10.
Just don't touch him right now, okay? You're going to burn yourself. The guy is on fire.
In the corner, Ibaka with it. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Poked away. And stolen by James. Pass to Ilyasova. Another miss by Utah. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Drummond with it. Defended by Ilyasova. Poked loose. Parker with it. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, the interior part of Parker's game coming along with growing confidence after recovering from 2 major knee surgeries.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Levine after Bojan Bogdanovic getting his shot to go from deep. Pass to Parker. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Connaughton. Here's Ibaka. There's the 3. Bogdanovic, no luck.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that's his 2nd foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
There's a minute left here in the first quarter. Ibaka kicks it out to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Back to Ibaka. And Jefferson sends it back. Here's Parker. An easy 2 points on the layup. Parker's got 5 now.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Jazz have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Utah with the ball. 4-point game. Now LeBron. Here's Ibaka. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And the lean frame of Ibaka taking the punishment but still converting the basket. Toughness.
And Parker, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass.
Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
LeBron's shot is good. James has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
James so quick there on the draw. You got to know he's ready to shoot as soon as he's going to catch that pass.
Goran Dragic firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. And getting going again here in the 2nd quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Love the pace they're playing with. Anytime you can get your offense going without the defense setting up, got a huge advantage.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Freer, that's good.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Fareed with the ball. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
You look at the roster turnover that the Cavs have had the last few seasons. A lot of trades made, some hits and some misses. And you know the front office willing to make some deals to try to get this train back on the right track.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy. We need each other." Kevin?
David, one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. Thank you. And with the trades, this Cavs team has made several blockbuster deals in the last few years.
Well, they have a tough payroll situation that they're trying to deal with and manage and manipulate. It's tough for a young GM to try to find a way between sticking with what they've done, or is it a time to try to start to develop something for their future? You give them credit for doing everything in their power to still compete.
Jazz leading by 3. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
And the jam by Ajinça.
We talk a lot about the monster games that LeBron James has and putting a bunch of points on the board, but sometimes we just forget about how brilliant a playmaker and passer he is.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And here's Utah. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. And it's Lyles in the corner. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And now an 8-point Utah lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Brent, the league is shaking things up as far as training and evaluation of referees. Do you think it'll result in getting a higher percentage of calls correct? They're pretty good as it is now.
The referees are fantastic.
They are.
And the fact that we're even having a discussion about a higher percentage of correct calls, Kevin, I would just like to have a higher percentage of correct calls for the rest of this game with you.
Well, good. This guy next to me handed me this card. It wasn't my idea. It was this guy over here. Yeah, well, he said, ask Brent about the referee.
We need the stats, guys.
Yeah. Oh, we do. Yeah. Thank you. Now here's Levine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there it is for him.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Utah. Zach LaVine, a high riser, the 2-time dunk contest champ, making his return from that ACL surgery. He can be an explosive scorer.
Ibaka off the mark there with the three-point shot. And there's the call on James. And that'll be his third foul so far. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
You know, and Serge Ibaka, a player who kind of came into the league as a defensive stopper, shot blocker. You know, still has great length and can bother shots, but not the prolific shot blocker he once was, as the focus has become more on the offensive end.
The Cavaliers trailed by 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And with Ibaka at one point would average almost 4 blocks a game.
Yeah, I mean, it is hard for any player to maintain a pace that high at this stage. Ibaka's done well to adjust, I think, his capabilities and make sure he can still have an impact on defense. The block numbers won't ever be as gaudy as they once were, but he is still causing problems for shooting.
Now here's Parker. After Jeremy Lin's miss, Parker drives in, and Jefferson wide open. He shoots, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Poor decision making there. No idea what he's going for with that kind of pass in that situation.
Utah leading by 4. Here's Lin. Another miss by Utah. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Rebound, Utah. And here's Utah. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Connaughton. But they get it back. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. And it's Ibaka with the bucket inside. Ibaka's got 9.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of the...
No way! I mean, just beautiful.
And I don't know if there's anybody who can match Levine when it comes to the art of the dunk. He is a highlight reel waiting to happen.
The Cavaliers have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Lynn. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Goran Dragic.
And for Lynn, missing the season last year, he's just glad to be back. His playmaking and creativity is something that this team needs. As long as he's healthy and playing aggressively, he'll be an effective guard option.
Shooting in Cleveland. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And with Lynn, he made a point upon returning from injury, saying he will not change how he plays.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys, they'll shy away from contact after experiencing a torn patella like Lynn did, but he knows that he is at his best going at defenders and absorbing that contact. He said he'll try and be more aware of how he lands, but has no plans of changing his game.
The Jazz with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Levine can't hit. Utah leading. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
You can't afford to be that careless. They need him out there on the floor, so he has to avoid fouling again in this period.
And Cleveland making a change here. Now here's Dragic. 10 points for him. .41 seconds left in the second quarter. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Working the clock is one element, but you also want to get as good a shot as you can.
And Lynn has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Shots good by Ibaka.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Here's Dragic, and it's blocked.
Ilyasova not known for his defense, but with the length he has on those arms of his, he got to the ball.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the...
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Jazz up 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Utah with the ball. The lead is 2. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
Well, he's got both height and length, and that time showed them both.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, time and score, you just can't have a costly error right now at this point in the game, guys.
James with it. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's now 6 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ilyasova gets the bucket.
their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Levine. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Last season, LeBron James becoming just the 7th player ever to score 30,000 points in a career.
Well, he's like a rare steak, Kevin. Obviously, he's not done. Might have the best shot at catching Kareem when it's all said and done in terms of total points scored in the league. Maybe approach 40,000, but ultimately, he's definitely in the top 3.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And stolen by James. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's Connaughton missing. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Parker. And he converts the layup. Parker's got 9 points.
I'm enjoying watching Jabari Parker play in this one. His drives to the hoop are pretty quick and very decisive.
And a wide open look for James. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Parker. Here's Harris. Count it. Harris has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, 3 of 4 to start this half. Offensively, they've been great.
Here's Ibaka. That 3 off the mark.
His teammates cannot be happy with him, guys. He would have been better off resetting the offense and looking for a better shot opportunity.
They grabbed their own miss. And it's Drummond missing.
It looked like he wanted no part of that. Superb defense there, really making it tough on him.
Pass to Connaughton. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Utah calls timeout. Talk about what it means to be a good teammate, Brent. You've played with good ones. You've played with bad ones. I've always thought you were team first when you play.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. There's just an idea about what it is that you can contribute to the team. I think you always have to accentuate those ideals. Your approach on a daily basis has to be consistent. And if you're a starting player, it's one mentality. And if you're somebody that plays off the bench, you have to come to practice every day to push the guy that's in front of you and wait for your opportunity. But most of the time, it's that kind of consistency with which you come to work and the attitude of making sure that I want to make any kind of contribution I can for our team's success. That usually is a pretty good formula for a good team.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
The Jazz have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight, 3 of 7.
And taking a look at the numbers, about 77% of those foul shots.
And Drummond throws it down.
You could see Drummond's eyes light up once he knew that finish was coming. He didn't waste the chance. Boy, did he get his money's worth on that one. The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
I really like the idea that his teammates are waiting until he's in great spots to finish off the possessions. Everything's working.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
For Cleveland, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Ajinça. It's tipped. And stolen by Drummond. And he gets it to go. Parker's got 5.
Yeah, and even though he's a little older now, Parker still possesses exceptional speed. He really turns on the Jets in transition for easy looks like that.
The drive by LeBron. Here's Ajinça. To the inside. Here's Wiles. And he overshot that one, missing.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Parker. And the rejection by James. Right wing. Here's Lyles. Drops one in from the wing. Lyles got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you think back, for Trey Lyles, forever linked to Donovan Mitchell, they were involved in that draft day trade. And, of course, with revisionist history, people look at that much differently. Obviously, Mitchell came out and was on fire, while Lyles has shown a little bit more steady improvement and being patient and waiting for his time.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Fareed down low. It's tipped. Back to Parker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Parker's just extremely clever at getting fouls off those kinds of shots.
He hits the second from the line. So it's Utah now. 7-point differential. The drive by James. Lyles. The second chance effort. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Lyles got 11 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
To the paint. Here's Parker. Got a piece of it. From outside the arc. No good. Shot missing. So Utah will take it the other way. Utah calls timeout. Jazz leading by 9. Lynn looking it over. Here's Ibaka. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
For Cleveland, they have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard it.
Here's Lynn. In the corner, Ilyasova with it. Wants to get it to Lynn, and does. It's blocked. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Shoots over Lynn. And that one's good. Parker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And when Parker gets his legs under him from that mid-range area, he is in.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Jazz lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Dragic off the drive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. And Goran Dragic, a slippery lefty out of Slovenia.
At his peak, a phenomenal offensive player. He doesn't hit that peak every season, though. And now in his 30s, we'll see how long he can extend his prime.
Pass to Ibaka. Here's Connaughton. LeBron outside. Clock at 6. And the shot goes in. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Just looks so easy for LeBron James, a powerhouse who can score from anywhere.
Parker with a clean look. From outside, off the mark. Bogdanovich left side. Here's Ibaka. Pass to Connaughton. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
And here is James. And here's Ilyasova outside.
and they still need to step up just a little bit. They have the lead, but he needs to find himself out there.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home. Yep, it counts.
I like how efficient Parker is. When he gets in that area, he's just smelling points.
Pass to Ibaka. Back to James. It's stolen by Dragic. And stolen by Ilyasova. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. On deep. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Utah calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
Jazz leading by 4. James outside. Pass to Ajinça. Now, here is O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. Ajinça with the bucket. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that's a foul called an Alexis Ajinça. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Parker. And then jammed down as he goes right over Trey Lyles.
Love how he finishes off drives, Kevin. He is determined to get to the rim.
LeBron outside. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Jazz lead by 7.
The defense cannot let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to patrol the three-point line, or you risk getting burned.
And Utah has possession. Down low. Parker with the steal. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Dragic against the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. And the rejection by James. Here's Parker. Left side, Harris. Stolen by O'Neal. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. James with the ball. And that's going to be too many steps. That's the whistle on the travel. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And that one's good. Drummond. Jazz leading by 5. James outside. Pass to Connaughton. Now Ibaka. Over Drummond. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond mixes defensive smarts with elite physical tools, and that's what makes him a solid defender. He's going to get his hands on a few shots each and every game.
James outside. And James throws it down.
I love LeBron being shifty on that play. Outstanding at going right to the rack with that size, strength, and speed.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 7. 1:24 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dragic. Offensive rebound. Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not afraid to say it. If Drummond isn't the best rebounder in the NBA, he's got to be in the top 3. That goes for both ends of the floor. Just no way to hold him in check on the board.
And that one's good. Parker.
Parker playing with a ton of confidence, and these are the moments that the team looks to him to get things like that done.
Here's Ibaka. Sinks it.
Big stakes, big bucket. Ibaka showing he has the mettle to rise to the challenge.
Pass to Parker. Count it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Nice. Parker taking over, demanding the ball. This is a big situation.
Ilyasova with the ball. Great look, but off the mark.
And that was an easy one there. Just a missed opportunity.
And sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
No doubt. Professional move all the way. Puts the team on his back when it matters most.
Utah calls timeout. They lead by 1. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside. Lock at 6.
Well, LeBron James lives for the big moment. Another one there.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, it really depends on what's available, so we'll see how the defense lines up here.
Six seconds left to play in the final quarter. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. This win sets a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.